A while ago, I installed Hytale, but I never actually loaded it up, and part of me was sort of thinking I'll wait until they add controller support, but I don't know. I was sitting here today and I'm looking to take a break. This has been installed for a while, so I figured I would hop in and see what's going on here. I haven't played a game with mouse and keyboard in, I don't know, probably over a decade, I would say, so this is probably going to be a bit rough. But anyways, this is my first time loading up the game. Let's see what's going on here. I did already just briefly jump into the settings. I didn't change anything aside from turning on this FPS overlay. So I was going to turn on the HUD, the Metal Performance HUD, but seeing as the game offers an FPS overlay native, I will use that one just out of curiosity. For the video, I did so by default. It was set to windowed mode. I did change that to on. Everything else here is exactly how it came. Actually, this was maxed out at 240. I put it down to 120. Doesn't really matter. I think my computer or my M2, I am playing this on my M2 MacBook Air, by the way. I think it can only output at up to 60 on the USB-C that I'm using. So it doesn't really matter how high we put that. And everything else that you're seeing here is exactly as it was set. I did not adjust anything, so we'll just leave it. And then controls, yeah, there's a lot of controls here. I'm not going to bother with it. I'm just going to jump in. You can adjust your avatar as well. I'm just going to leave it at the default. I'm assuming you can change it at any point, hopefully. If not, well, oh well. The only ability that we have, the only thing that we can do is this exploration mode or creative. Creative, I'm assuming, allows you to kind of create your own world. And exploration is you get to explore a world that's already built, essentially, and then you name it, and then that's your world to explore. There is no story, there is no objective per se. It's just whatever you make of that world, it's yours to do with it as you will. The actual adventure mode, the story, which is what I'm personally interested in, I would rather play the story, but it's not available yet in early access, so can't touch that. There's also these mini games as well, but again, not available yet. So all we can do is these two, and we are going to do the exploration, and we will call this Scholar's Rest. Okay, here we go. Okay, perfect. So we do have those FPS numbers up in the top right there. 30, 40, 30. Okay. Mouse appears to be working, and keyboard is working as well. I feel like I'm moving really slow. I'm assuming space is jump. Yep. Okay, we are getting 60 FPS. Let's go. Where are the settings again? How do I get in the settings? Escape? Okay, let's adjust some settings. I would prefer something a bit more stable. Video. I don't know, let's put this up to 120. Who cares? Let's see what happens here. Let's put the graphics preset down to low. Yeah, let's do low, and let's see what happens here. I'm thinking let's just aim for something a bit more stable. So we are getting a locked 60 right now. And I'm assuming the reason we're not seeing higher than 60 is because VSync is on. Let's turn this off here. There we go. Okay. So it is rendering up to 120 at the moment. And again, I'm actually playing this on a Dell external monitor that's plugged into my MacBook Air. And the monitor, I believe, is up to like 240 FPS. But because my MacBook Air can only output at a max of 60, that's why when VSync is turned on, you're seeing that it was only hitting a max of 60. Right now we are getting 120. If we let's change the settings again. I'm playing this on an M2, keep that in mind. Let's put the video on to medium again, and let's just see what happens. So it's below 60. Yeah, oh, now it's even in 20. Yeah, so medium's probably a bit too much here. Not a bit, it definitely is. Okay, so let's go back to low. So, I mean, the world doesn't look as good, clearly, but at least we're getting over 60. But we're still getting over 60. I think we can probably bring some of these things up a bit higher. Let's try putting that down to low. Okay. I don't know, it seems to, every so often it sort of gets stuck, but otherwise it's not too bad. It's saying we're getting over 60 FPS, but it doesn't really feel like that. Could really use a weapon. Uh-oh. I think we're gonna die. No! And now I have a flower in my hand. I'm not sure how that's going to help me. Okay, how do I drop this thing? Where are the controls? Okay, so I pick something up. How do I drop it? Drop item, G. Okay. Oh. Okay. Tab for inventory, okay. Craft. So if we want to make a crude sword, we need rubble, plant fiber, and a stick. Okay. Okay. Okay, what else do we need? I already forget. So we need plant fiber. How do we get plant fiber? Oh. Oh, we got dirt. Okay. Don't really want dirt. Where are the plant fibers? There's some sheep. Wonder if these berries over here give health. Okay. Instantly restores 5% health and grants health regen. How do we eat it? Oh, there we go. It didn't really give me much health, unfortunately. Oh, when you're eating, you can't move. Or you can't move very quickly, anyways. I think if we're going to adjust the anti-aliasing and put it down, or put it up, I mean. What's this? Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, so these bushes have plant fiber. Okay, so now I just need rubble. I'm not quite sure how with our hands we're able to smack a rock, but anyways. Oh, that's not even what we want. Wait a second, is it this over here? Is this what I want? Yes. Okay. Oh, this is only your armor. It's not your weapon. So your weapon stays down at the bottom. Where's that guy that almost killed us? Let's go after him again. Oh, what is that? Is that a bunny? It's huge. Alright, let's go fight this guy again. Alright, let's see if we can beat this guy. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now, it's too bad we can't take his weapon. Okay, so this is where we came from. This is like our home. Yeah, even though it says that the frame rate is, 80, 90, whatever, it's not, it doesn't feel like that. We seem to be getting, I don't know if it's a bit of stuttering, I would say. There's definitely a bit of stuttering. All that being said, we're playing this on an M2 MacBook Air with no active cooling. I mean, you're getting what you're getting here. You can't really complain too much. I'm thinking let's turn the turn this back down to 60. And let's just turn this down to low. Now, hopefully we can keep it around 60, I'm hoping. So you definitely have to play, if you're on an M2, you're definitely going to be playing on probably low. Keep in mind that I am recording this through OBS at the moment. That does use a bit of resources. It's not a lot, but it's enough to make a difference. Alright, what is going on down here? It's dark down here. What is that? I'm assuming you can do mining down here. There's a light or something down there. Yep, I knew that was a bad idea, but too late. Okay, well there's enemies down there, and we don't have much health. Oh, here's a pickaxe right here, so we can actually... Okay. Jesus. Oh my god, they got grenades or something. Okay, so here's... We can actually mine stuff now. There we go. Okay, now there's bats in here. Well, I guess we're fighting. Oh, okay. They don't have much health. Okay, yes, but how do we get out of here? Where is the way out? I knew we shouldn't have gone down here. This definitely can't be the way that we came in, because there was no enemies on the way in. Oh. Okay, we definitely need some health. What do we got here? Okay. Oh, we found our way out. Okay. Yeah, not going down there. That's for sure. Okay. I mean, for people who are really creative and like to have a sandbox world like this and just be able to do whatever they want, this is amazing. But for someone like me who, when I sit down to play a game, I'm looking for basically, like an action adventure, a story. I'm looking to engage with a story, right? But unfortunately, we don't have that yet in this game, so. Oh, we can make a can't wait. So where are we getting? Where are we getting the fire from? Press F to open campfire. Okay. Oh, this is the fuel? Okay. I see. And then we're going to input... Okay, okay, so let's put the fish. Grilled fish and charcoal. Interesting. What is that? Looks like a chest. Oh, it's a bloody spider. Oh god, I've been poisoned. What is that? What did we just pick up? What the hell is that? What is killing me? Is it the poison? Oh, we got another tunnel here. Okay, well, we need health badly. Okay, so if we want to make this workbench, we need to get some trees. In order to make this, we need rubble and plant fiber. Now it says marble rubble. Does it still count as rubble? I don't know. It does, clearly. Okay. Where's the hatchet? Okay, let's put that there. So this should allow us to chop down trees. A beech log. And that allows us to make this, a workbench. Okay. So now we got the workbench. So if we put the workbench here, what does that do for us? Oh, okay. So we can make a short bow, a crude mace, a crude battle axe, crude daggers, two-handed. I like that. Oh, and a torch. So we can make a torch so that when we go down, that might come in handy. Let's make that. Where is that crude bedroll? Let's craft that. Sure. Oh, can we not? I was hoping to actually... Oh, there we go. I was going to say, I was hoping to actually sleep for a bit. Does this recover? It doesn't... Wait a second, so our health hasn't fully recovered? Oh, look at that thing over there. What? This thing can go through the water? What? Yeah, let's try out the bow and arrow and see what happens. Again, the frame rate is dipping a bit for some reason. Okay, let's give this a go. Now, are we able to hold on to the shot, or does it just go? Okay. What? No, wait, 2 shots killed that? What? Okay, I disagree on multiple fronts. This could be death here. That is unfortunate. Oh, okay, so it spawns you back at... Okay, so that's what it means by having that spawn point. Okay. Now, question is that bear's health still low or not? Oh. I only have 1 arrow left here. I'm going after him again here. We gotta find out. Good block. Oh, that was a terrible block. Oh my god, we got him. Okay. Okay, so like what does this give us right here? Oh, there we go. So there's the copper. Okay. So these things here give us copper. Now we don't want to go down far in there. Okay, you know what? Let's just go back. How much do we have? Is it enough to do something? So turn that on. What was the point of putting this thing in there? I guess nothing. Okay, we got one. Workbench here. Okay, what can we make? Wow, you need a lot of copper. Holy crap, 8 of them. Or sorry, 11 of them. That's a lot. Okay. What? He just threw something at me. They're throwing stones at me or something. Wait a second, did he just die? Why did it... Okay, that's strange. Why did it feel like the last time it took forever to kill them? Wait, can I take this? There's an axe right there. Oh. Okay. Let's try that out. What else is in here? Raw chicken, copper ore, I'll take that. What? A health potion? What? Where can we put these? Boots. Or are they gloves? Oh, they're gloves. What? Where did he go? There's one down there. Apparently they're friends with the spider, because they're not attacking each other. Oh, what is that over there? There's a whole town over there. Well, this is not good. It's like a zombie town. Okay. This place is now mine. I have claimed it. A small ancient chest. Ooh. Boom powder. Oh, well, there's nothing good in here, unfortunately. This almost looks like a trap or something down here. Yep. Well, that was fun. Another one of these. Some arrows. I'll take that. That's for sure. I'll take that as well. I'm surprised there's no enemies in here. Oh, there we go. Oh, what is that? A rusty steel sword. Medium leather. Do I have that? No, I have heavy leather. Okay, get rid of that. Okay, kind of want to give this thing a go. Okay, this sword is great because it kind of like shoots you forward. Yeah, I like this. This is great. So I guess you can't really make these sort of, I don't know, areas your home base because the enemies are just going to keep spawning in. All right, well, I think that's where we're going to call it. Pretty interesting game. Even though the actual story is not out yet, the adventure mode, there's still so much to do in the world, so much to explore. We've done a lot of different things. We were crafting, we were sleeping, we were going down into the depths of some caves, and we were doing some mining and a whole bunch of stuff. We haven't made any armor, but we've made a bunch of different weapons. Yeah, so I mean, the game is really cool. It's still in early access, right? So as for playing it on a Mac, so I am playing this on my M2 MacBook Air. You know, when you're not really doing much, it stays close to a 60 as long as you're playing at low settings. But the second you start doing stuff, it does sort of dip, and there are some moments where it dips right into the 20s. I'm not entirely sure why that is, but it does tend to happen. So if you're playing on something like an M2, an M1, maybe an M3, and I'm talking about the base variants, not like a Pro or a Max variant of those, you're definitely going to want to be playing at the low settings, I would say. But the game world still looks great on low. Like, it's low right now and it looks good. So other thing to note, this game probably does require a good amount of memory, I suspect. I didn't check, but I'm just suspecting it requires a good amount of memory. And my MacBook Air does have 16 gig of memory. Usually they come with 8, I think is the default for like the M1, M2, and possibly the M3 as well. So if you do have a Mac and you only have 8 gig of memory, this might struggle even more. So definitely make sure you have all of your other applications and stuff closed. I am recording this with OBS. It does use a few resources, so that may have impacted my performance a bit during this play session, but yeah, looking forward to seeing where this game goes. What I'm really hoping for is, or what I'm anxious for, I should say, because we know it's coming, is the controller support. I really want to play this with a controller. And the adventure mode. I really want to play the adventure mode. Looking forward to that. But anyways, I think that's what we're going to call it for tonight. I will see you in the next video. See you later.